Today we're going to take a look at Milwaukee's M18 cutout tool. We're going to go over the specifications, do some tests, and I've got a really cool giveaway for you in the end. The model number on this cutout tool is 262720. Just as an FYI, there's a 5-year warranty on this tool as well. The speed of this tool is about 28,000 RPMs. It's not variable. It's about 2 pounds. You do need a wrench to change out the bits. It has an LED light, a belt clip, and there's a tool-free depth adjustment. Here's the deal, there's a 4-pole motor on this unit, which means that you're going to get 25% faster cuts, and the design is very slim. We'll go over that in a second. The other thing is this has the Milwaukee RedLink intelligence. What that does is shut down the tool if it senses an overload in the system. Now this is just the tool-only version. These are your accessories, your wrench, collets. This is the 1/4 inch collet, and then these are your bits. As you can see, it's a nice slim design. Like I said, this one did not come with a battery, so I'm going to be using the M18 Red Lithium 2.0 battery on it. Now one of the things that's pretty cool right off the bat is the depth guide. There's a button right here. You press it and then you can adjust the depth guide up and down. Now as you'll see, there are just these slots here that hold the depth guide in the tool. It's still a little bit jiggly, and I wish this was a little bit firmer, but nonetheless this is a good first step to having a depth guide. The battery just slides onto the tool like so until you hear the click. And that's all there is to it, and it definitely is not heavy, which is great. There's a work light right here, so when you press the power button, that work light lights up. This is the spindle lock button. You just press it and turn the spindle, and this nut will come off, revealing the collet. So your collet's down in here. This is the 1/8 inch collet. Now like I said, you get a 1/4 inch collet as well. That comes in this bag. So this is the bit. You want to slide it down into the collet like so. Only the shank should be covered by the collet, not the flutes of the actual bit. You slide the nut over the bit and then you tighten it down. Press down on the spindle lock button, and then you can use your wrench to tighten it even more. And by the way, never have the battery in the tool while you're doing this, or at least that's what Milwaukee recommends. Now I'm typically not one for hanging tools off my belt because my pants get pulled down, but this is so light that when I put it on my belt, it's not an issue. What can I say? Maybe I need to gain more weight. This first test is going to be your standard test. I tacked some electrical boxes to my work station here, and I'm going to just put some 1/2 inch purple board over top of these and do our first test. So the main thing is you want to go down into the center of the box or somewhere in the box, come over, hop over that lip, and then cut out the rest of the box using the cutout tool. So that's what we're going to do for this round work box and for this standard electrical work box, for example. That's something you put a GFCI in or a standard outlet in. So as you can see, I plunge cut the bit into the center of the electrical box, came over to the edge, pulled the bit out of the box, and then made it flush with the outside portion of the lip and ran the cutout tool counterclockwise around the box. So if you have trouble doing this, you should definitely practice. I need the practice. My cut wasn't perfect. Now for this second electrical box, it's a circle. So I did the same thing, ran the bit over to the edge of the box, went over the lip, and then started my semicircle cutout. Now the other tip that I have for you is you can actually cut out a portion of that little circle. So in this case, I cut out a semicircle just to see where I was within the box. So then what you can do is resume your cutout and just make the full cut. So that's a little tip there. Now I'm not perfect, as you can see I made some mistakes. But the point was to test the tool. Obviously I'm not the best at cutting out electrical boxes. I don't do this all the time, admittedly, and when I do have to do it, I practice up. So if you're a drywaller, many apologies for the crappy job that I just did. But nonetheless, 28,000 RPMs, that is plenty of power to cut through 1/2 inch drywall. Now for our next test, which I got a request to do by Lewis over on YouTube, was to test this on ceramic tile. So let's go ahead and do the test on ceramic tile as it starts to get windy here in Pittsburgh. Now here's the deal, if you're going to be cutting through ceramic tile, plaster, or even cement board, you got to get yourself a special bit. And I got this rotozip bit, which Milwaukee said I could use on this cutout tool at my local Home Depot. Now it was about $8, and this is with an 1/8 inch collet, and you need to set the depth on your tool to 3/4 of an inch. All right, so we have this set at 3/4 of an inch. Let's turn it on. Even though I'm only showing you 8 seconds of this test with the ceramic tile, it did take me more than a minute to cut about 1/4 inch. Not good. Total fail. Now here's the deal. A cutout tool is really meant for drywall. It's not meant for ceramic or porcelain tile. I don't care what anybody says. And it's not like Milwaukee is actively promoting it as such. It's just that the rotozip blades, they sell them in the Home Depot, and I wanted to give this a shot, and also we got the request over on YouTube to do that. So fail on the ceramic tile, definite pass, more than a pass on the 1/2 inch drywall, and you would expect that with the 28,000 RPMs. Just as an aside, if you want to cut big holes in tile, don't use a cutout tool, use an angle grinder. We did a review for the Milwaukee paddle switch angle grinder right here, and we show you how we cut out a semicircle or even a really big hole for a mixing valve. So again, you can watch that video right there. Now the price for this cutout tool is 99 bucks. You can get a kit which comes with a battery and a charger. I believe it's a 1.5 amp hour battery. I'd have to just double check that over on Amazon or Home Depot's website. That kit is $199. So you can get the bare tool for 99 bucks. If you're already using Milwaukee tools, you can use any M18 battery. If you need to get the battery and the charger, it's $199. Now here's my surprise. I'm going to be giving away this bare tool. How do you enter into the giveaway? Well, down in the comments, tell me what you like about the tool and how you would use it on your next project or an upcoming project, and you'll be randomly entered into the giveaway. We're just going to restrict it to the continental US because I got to ship this out. Shipping is always expensive for these tools, and that's really the reason why. So if the YouTube channel continues to grow and we generate revenue from our Amazon affiliate links, which I'll put one eventually down in the description here on YouTube, and our AdSense, I'll be able to ship all over the place. But for now, I got to restrict it to the continental US. So that is our tutorial for today. Add your comment, enter into the giveaway. If you want to support our channel, go ahead and click on any affiliate links that I have down in the description, and also head on over to Home Repair Tutor and subscribe to our email list. That's it. Thanks so much. Take care. We'll talk to you soon.